Welcome to the next episode of the Dark Web Deacon. Before we begin, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click the bell to turn on notifications, and check out the latest items in the Dark Web Deacon merch store. There is a link in the video description below, and become a true Dark Web enthusiast. New videos are published every Monday and Thursday. So what happened to all the predictions of an overwhelming Russian cyber war on Ukraine and on the West? Were the predictions just wrong, or are they delayed? Across the political landscape, in the media, even the Dark Web Deacon himself thought that the Russians would unleash a full range of cyber attacks in the Russian-Ukrainian war as reprisal for Western support of Ukraine. But the prediction of a Russian cyber doomsday wave so far have been a total dud. There are three lines of thought on why this is. 1. Cyber attacks in this war are a last resort, not an opening gambit. 2. Ukraine is just not worthy enough to unveil Russia's advanced cyber capabilities. And 3. Russia's cyber capabilities and operations are not as advanced as most believed. So let's take point number 1. Cyber attacks in this war are a last resort and not an opening gambit. The logic behind it is this, that there's no reason for Putin's Russian military to play the offensive cyber card without some reasonable expectation of geopolitical gain. Russia has achieved an operational stalemate with limited progress in its initial invasion of Ukraine, but unleashing an advanced cyber attack, especially against the West in this stage of the war, really would not solve its current issues, and such attacks would only increase the support for Ukraine without bringing Russia any appreciable battlefield advantage. Point number 2 is Ukraine is just not worthy of unveiling Russia's advanced cyber capabilities. The logic behind this is as follows. The Russians believe that they could take Ukraine quickly with traditional kinetic warfare. The Russians have tailored their advanced cyber capabilities to directly impact a more significant geopolitical threat, such as those in NATO or China. If Russia showcased its full range of advanced offensive cyber capabilities against Ukraine, the Russian tactics, techniques, and procedures would be exposed and potentially compromised. NATO and other neighboring nations, including China and Iran, would know the extent of Russia's capabilities and have an effective insight into being able to provide countermeasures in the future against these advanced cyber capabilities. Point number 3, Russia's cyber capabilities and operations are not as advanced as believed. The logic behind that belief is as follows. The stalemate and slowed advance of Russia's forces have diminished Russia's kinetic military abilities with much of the world. In regards to cyber war, they have executed a few cyber attacks in Ukraine, such as denial of service attacks and other low-end efforts. Such DDoS attacks will not bring down a country or force it to submitting to a foreign will. Such low-end attacks and specialized targeting of Soviet Russian engineered critical infrastructure that exists in Ukraine doesn't represent advanced offensive cyber weapons. These attacks thus far are more like cyber vandalism than cyber weapons. Now, none of this suggests that Russian capabilities don't pose a threat to the West or Ukraine, but Russia's restraint in cyberspace thus far is probably the result of strategic calculation and not inability in the views of the Dark Web Deacon. Also, we cannot discount cyber attacks ramping up among non-government and non-military affiliated groups within Russia that have been impacted directly by worldwide sanctions, impacting everyday citizens in Russia. Thanks for watching, and as always, please like, subscribe, and provide comments, and turn on notifications by clicking the bell in order to check out future videos published twice a week.